Today I'm going to talk about Frida Kahlo, who was a well-known Mexican artist. So let's get to know Frida Kahlo. Do you know what her full name is? Magdalena Carmen Frida Kahlo y Calderon. You may be wondering why people from Spanish-speaking countries have such long names. This is because they have two family names, one from the father and one from the mother, and sometimes they also have a middle name. Years of her life. A short life. She was born on 6 July 1907 and passed 13 July 1954. She was an artist and activist who turned pain into purpose. She had a difficult life, which was expressed in her paintings. She suffered from polio, had 30 operations, and nearly died in a bus accident as an adolescent. The following quote shows us how depressed she felt and the urge she had to get rid of all the negativity around her. So in the first quote, as we can see, she said, "I tried to drown my sorrows, but they learned to swim." In the second one, "Don't build a wall around your own suffering, or it may devour you from the inside." And lastly, "I paint myself because I am so often alone, and because I am the subject I know best." After a near-fatal accident, she became known as the master of self-portraits. Initially, she had her heart set on becoming a doctor, but after a tragic bus accident, she had no other choice but to give up her pre-med program. This is when she became a painter from her hospital bed. Her father, also an artist, lent her his brushes and oils, and so her passion for art woke up within her. It was her mother's amazing decision to order a specially designed easel so that Frida could paint in her bed, with a mirror placed in the canopy, that enabled her to draw her self-portraiture all by herself. This event made her one of the most unique artists of all time. Here we have some of her self-portraits. Her most famous work of art is Self-Portrait. Is perhaps self-portrait with thorn necklace and hummingbird, as you can see in the picture. Mexico goes to the Louvre. In 1939, the Louvre Museum bought Kahlo's famous work, The Frame. This was the first work by a 20th century Mexican artist to be bought by a world-known famous museum. And here is a picture of this famous work of art. Kahlo was moderately successful during her lifetime, and it was only several years after her death that her work became widely acclaimed. In 2002, a biographical film, Frida, in which Salma Hayek plays the role of the famous artist, made $50 million and won 2 Academy Awards. Here, as you can see, I have 2 pictures shown from the Salma Hayek who plays the role of Frida. Thank you so much for your attention, Christine Kelemeni.